tries to eat all the cars, but sometimes he misses.
Sometimes he misses. He's rambunctious. He's a rascal, which he should be.
Those are just cracks.
Smart as a whip. He just has a little bit extra hardware than a lot of kids do.
That's Boom Shaker. Sometimes I like to play my dice with the dinosaurs, and sometimes I like to play my houses. Here it comes, right now.
He was born at 27 weeks and 5 days.
Did you say that?
But he was more the size of a 24-weeker, probably. He was very small. He was 1 pound, 12 ounces. So the biggest problem with babies that are born that early usually is their lungs. They're just not fully developed, and in his case, his were very bad. I worked at Wake Forest Baptist, but in the adult trauma ICU.
Yeah, he just takes care of people that are sick.
Because he had a hole inside his heart that was not fully closed, and it wasn't closing on its own. One of the very first things that happened when he was transported here to Brenner is they closed that small hole in his heart so that it would help his lungs to heal better. He was needing so much respiratory support, he was going to need a ventilator to come home with. And so he had a tracheostomy placed when he was 10 months old. Because his reflux continued to be so bad, he ended up having a second tube placed in his stomach called a jejunostomy.
Sometimes my mommy and daddy feed me through my juju, but sometimes they use my mouth instead of my juju.
It's a hard thing because as a father, you want to control everything and you want to be involved in everything and you want to almost take the burdens on yourself instead of put them on your kid. In this, you have to really trust the other people, and you've got to really believe that they have the right interest at heart. And that's one of the beautiful things about the nursing world, is that they really do care, and they're in the business of miracles, man.
It was because of Elias and his time in the NICU and subsequent stay in the hospital into the PICU that I fell in love with the team at Brenner and decided I wanted to come and work as a nurse at Brenner. It was only maybe a month after he came home from his stay in the PICU that I came and worked in the PICU as well. The reason I chose to come and work with those people was how much of a difference they made in our care there, and I respect every single one of the physicians. They are just an amazing team. I feel like I'm a stronger nurse. I feel like I'm a more caring nurse. I can have that empathy because of everything we've been through. I see these parents and their suffering and them wanting to be there for their kid and not see them suffer. And I think it makes me a stronger nurse because of that. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
He's resilient. I couldn't imagine having gone through, he's been through probably almost 30 surgeries in his 7 years of life.
That's my trach. It just makes me breathe and talk better. I can make my voice loud, like, hi!
So when Elias was in the hospital, the thing that stuck out to me the most, when you're in the NICU especially, we weren't allowed to stay up overnight with him. So the nurses were really the hands and feet that we couldn't be for our son. And I think that that's the big reason why I want to get in. I want to be the hands and feet for other families when they can't be for themselves. I am studying to be a nurse. I'd love to be a neonatal ICU nurse, kind of where my son spent 4.5 months of his life, and really be able to help not only the kids and be the hands and feet for the kids, but to help the families and guide them through.
I don't know why she swallowed the fly.
Elias is doing amazing. He just finished the first grade. He just is a light in everybody's life that he comes in contact with. And
to catch the spider.
Every medical challenge he's gone through, for him it's just normal. It's just who he is, and he takes every challenge and he rises to it. He's at an appropriate age level for school, and he is shining, and it's just amazing to see that he is where he is. He is an absolute miracle.